episode 6 of McHenry County Stronger Together. My name is Jim Wydilla from Modern Day Romeos and Cinemation, and I am so excited. It's our last show of the month, but things are turning around. Baseball is starting, and we have an amazing telethon that's going to be broadcasting Facebook Live straight from Cinemation Studios right here this Saturday. So we're going to dedicate most of the show to kind of promoting what this is about. It's called All-In McHenry County. And it's basically going to be a fundraiser that's going to distribute funds evenly amongst not one, not two, but 11 local nonprofit organizations. Here's a couple of them: CASA, Consumer Credit Counseling; TLS Veterans, Turning Point, Senior Services, and we have in the Zoom room today representatives from the Boy Scouts, Girls on the Run, Independence Health and Therapy, NISRA, Leadership Greater McHenry County, and the Youth and Family Service or Youth and Family Center of McHenry County. So why are we sitting here? Let's go into the Zoom room. So this is fun. We're just going to go right into it. I'm so excited because this is very diverse, and I love all of the different areas and the different people's backgrounds that we're having on this. So first, I want to introduce Amy. Amy is the brainchild mastermind behind this telethon. So Amy, tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of the birth of the idea of this All-In McHenry County.
Got it. Amy Herden, I'm Director of Development at Independence Health and Therapy. So I'm a longtime resident of McHenry County. It's long time, I mean 20 years, which I think is long. And I, about a month and a half ago, right as Giving Tuesday, as the COVID, we were in the midst of the COVID pandemic, and there was a Giving Tuesday that was launching a national, another giving, day of giving. I started thinking about how the other agencies in the county could really collaborate together in a way in which would help everybody and bring everybody together in a way which was somewhat unique to our county. So I thought, why don't we all do some sort of a virtual telethon, coming together, raising money for all of our organizations that we would all split. And I chose to do this. I just thought I don't often have an opportunity to work with other agencies in this capacity. And there's amazing people that work at all of these nonprofits. So I got together, there's 11 of us that came together, and I just wanted to bring, in a spirit of collaboration, to have everybody work together on something. And instead of, competing for the same donors and the same dollars that are out there, we're all doing it together and helping each other out. So that was kind of the idea behind it. I know Adult and Child, so Adult and Child Therapy merged with Family Alliance to create Independence Health and Therapy. And Adult and Child a long time ago did a true telethon, which was broadcast locally on local channels. So that kind of where that idea came from. I thought, well, let's bring it to Facebook. Everything's Facebook, everything's live, virtual. So let's try it that way. So that's kind of where I'm at.
That's an awesome idea. That's what this right here, the whole purpose of starting this show and this live stream was exactly what you're doing. So when you asked us to help you, it was an absolute yes, because I'm not super familiar with nonprofit organizations. Now I'm getting more familiar as I'm doing these shows and really getting out and meeting people. But I haven't seen something at this scale with this many different organizations working together. Like you said, not competing for different people, but all working together for the same fund.
Yep.
When you get these funds, how are they going to be distributed?
So they will be distributed evenly amongst all the organizations. And right now, and I can't speak for everybody, but we've all had to pivot. So the services that we've provided that we always provide, we're still having to provide. Those needs haven't gone away. So maybe a lot of people talk about how, kind of life stopped during the pandemic, but life didn't stop. I mean, we all are still having to serve in some capacity and meet the needs of those in the community. And so so we'll split the funds and go to program support, really, to continue the programs that we're running, to continue to serve.
And I've noticed too from some of the people, last week we had the health department, and they're talking about homelessness, mental health. There's so many different nonprofits that even though the pandemic hit, their funding hit, but now their needs are almost doubled, and depending on the organization. So this is super important to do, and I love that you're doing this, because everybody's like, well, we don't really have the funds, we're not going to give them to nonprofits because we have to do other things, but the needs for the nonprofits are like, and so much more than they were at the beginning of the year. And so this idea is fantastic. So you're with Independence Health and Therapy. That's one of the organizations that's going to be helped. Well, let's go around. We have all these shiny, beautiful faces, and we would love to meet them. So let's start with Mary. Mary, please introduce yourself and tell us a little about, you're with NISRA, so tell us what that stands for, what it's about, and your involvement.
Okay. I'm dual. I'm with Independence Health as well. My daughter, Leah, was their poster child back when she was an infant, when they did the telethon so long ago as adult and child. So we're dual folded. Yeah, so we're dual in that. But Leah has been,
is what you're saying.
Leah's famous, yes,
Okay.
she is. But Leah has been doing the NISRA program through their teen club on events that they were doing. But NISRA really did a lot of virtual programming since we've been doing it since May, their virtual programming. So every day there is a 1-hour session of different things that they've been doing so that people who have developmental delays like Leah does have something to look forward to and do. So Leah, what are some of the programs that you're doing? For instance, on Monday, what program do you do?
Making crafts.
Yeah,
And paper pets. And that's a supper. Like a karaoke. And we get volume.
Yeah, so she's doing trivia, karaoke. They get together as a group and they do group karaoke. They do on Monday they do crafts, and then on Saturday it's a weekend warriors. It's a time to get together and talk about what's going on for the week, do another craft, or just hang out and do various different things. She does Zumba class online with it on Wednesday nights. So it's a lot of different activities. And it's all done virtually. And then on Saturday, a couple of weeks ago, they had a virtual prom. So the whole family dressed up for it. We decorated our house and we all danced for an hour and a half to music over Zoom. And it was a lot of fun to participate as a whole family and to see some of the activities that Leah gets to participate in on a daily basis.
That's amazing. That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. And like even for the crafts, the NISRA put together all the items they were going to need for each week and hand delivered it to us. So she had a kit for every single craft idea that they were going to do. And they would just say, okay, this is week 1, get your kit out. And then they would go through it. So they put a lot of work into the programming and setting it up. And they've done a phenomenal job.
Leah, what's your favorite activity?
My activity is paper.
I was hoping it'd be karaoke. Do you sing
Yeah.
karaoke when you do the karaoke?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song to sing? Everybody has a go-to karaoke song. Even everybody here, there's one go-to song that you do. What's the song that you love to sing?
Disney.
Disney? Anything Disney? They have there's something on Facebook called Quarantine Karaoke. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before. If not, search it. It's like 300,000-400,000 people. It's a nationwide thing, and people just go on. It's not professional. Anybody goes on. But there's a ton of girls that dress up as Disney characters, or you could go on and sing a Disney song. And it's this really huge supportive group. It's a lot of fun. So you should check out Quarantine Karaoke. It's really fun.
Okay.
Matt is an Eagle Scout. I am intimidated and impressed by Eagle Scouts. It's crazy. They're amazing people. So Boy Scouts is another one of the organizations that are going to be helped with this telethon. So Matt, first tell us a little bit about how long you've been involved with the Scouts and a little bit about yourself.
So I've been scouting for the better part of 10 years now. Started in Cub Scouts when I was 7 or 8. And I worked my way up through Cub Scouts and then up to Boy Scouts. And now I achieved my Eagle Scout. So I'm just helping out in my troop and just helping out, paying it forward, like we say, because I've achieved the rank of Eagle Scout and I've learned a lot of what's there to be learned. So now my role is kind of helping the younger kids be better leaders and learn how to do the right thing and be good scouts and be good people in the community.
Be a mentor. That's awesome.
Exactly.
Who are your mentors? Who helps you through? Because being an Eagle Scout isn't an easy process. Who are the people that kind of pushed you to get through it?
Definitely my mom. My mom was there the whole time, pushing me forward, making sure I got all my stuff done. But also the leaders in my troop, my scoutmaster, Mr. Jankowski, he's a big help, and our committee chair, Mr. Yankee, he's also the Eagle coordinator. He helps all the older guys getting towards Eagle, and it's I wouldn't have been able to do it without them, and they've definitely been a huge role.
It depresses me that you're 16 and you're the older guy. It's not looking good for us. So give me some Eagle Scout. Give me a story. What's something crazy that you've done or had to do to get Eagle Scouts? I'm fascinated by this because I don't think I could cut it.
So the biggest part of achieving the rank of Eagle Scout, the big kind of hurdle you have to jump over is planning and executing a project. So are you familiar with the Hollows conservation area off of Route 14? Yeah. So there's the Lake Atwood there. My project was I was working with the McHenry County Conservation District. I built a retaining wall on the, I think it was the South Shore, just to kind of stop erosion. And I planned it. I got the supplies, I got the materials, I fundraised, and I got people from my NHS secretary after school and my scout troop and friends and family to come out and help, and we knocked it out in 6 hours of work.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's a big Eagle Scout requirement, so to speak.
That's amazing. Maddie, let's go to you. Maddie, you are you're interning right now at the Leadership Greater McHenry County. Something that I'm actually in the process of applying for. I've heard from so many people how amazing it is and how many amazing people have coming from it. And I think someone else that we're about to talk to can vouch for them and went through the process. But tell me, first of all, what is Leadership Greater McHenry County? That's another organization that's being benefiting from this telethon. So first, tell us about what that is and why you want to be a part of it.
Yeah, so Leadership Greater McHenry County is obviously one of the nonprofits here in McHenry County. And so their goal is really to teach people in the community how to be a leader and really stand up, I would say, for McHenry County as a whole and for whatever other ventures they have, so that they can become a leader in their nonprofit, in their household, in a variety of different places, or even at school, in my sense. So they have three main programs. So they have the core program, which is their adult program. They have the intern program, which is what I'm a part of, which is college-age students. And then they have a youth program, which is in the high schools in McHenry County.
Awesome.
So all those are a little bit different, but the main goal is ultimately to come out and be an even better leader than when you started.
So what's your main goal coming out of it? You want to build these leadership skills in what area? Is it nonprofits? Is there a certain kind of nonprofit that you're passionate about? What's your end goal after going through that process?
After this is all over, the reason I applied was really to learn about the other nonprofits in McHenry County. I volunteered for years.
Like 100 of them.
Yeah, and there's tons. And so I didn't really understand the back end of it. So in high school, I would just go once a week. I would go to Family Health Partnership Clinic. They're not involved in this, but they're a nonprofit in McHenry County. And I would go and help them, but I didn't really get to see too much of the back end side of things and how does a nonprofit actually run? What do the leaders at the top of that or even the board have to do in order for it to be successful? So by going through this program, I'm already way more versed in nonprofits, and hopefully I can come out and maybe eventually work in a nonprofit or something like that, and take my degree and do something a little bit different with it than maybe conventional.
Do your own thing too. You maybe not even, we just started this, and I'll tell you what, I can already tell and why I'm interested in joining the leadership of Greater McHenry County is just the network itself. So just starting the show, this is our 6th episode, the network of people, amazing people that we've met. And like how Amy was saying, she's like, you're a part of these groups, but all of these groups are created or functioning these nonprofit organizations to help people. So there's not a lot of bad people that are doing that for their job or for their passion to help other people. So yeah, my biggest tip that I can tell you right now is just network and network and network. There's incredible people that know other incredible people. So the bigger your your net casts, the more you'll be able to capture. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, for sure.
Lori's sitting so patiently and quietly. Thank you for joining us, Lori. Thank you for sitting as we go the rounds. You're with Girls on the Run, and I read a little bit about your bio. You're like another Eagle Scout. You have like all these accolades, and you're so ambitious. And you were also part of Leadership Greater McHenry County. So tell us,
2010.
first of all, how was your experience with Leadership Greater McHenry County? I'm interested because I have an interview on Monday.
Yeah, it was a great experience. For me, having lived in the county, I didn't really realize all of the different entities that were involved in supporting the community, and just I had little kids at the time, so that was my main focus, and it just broadened my horizons as far as the needs within our county and the opportunities within our county, not just from nonprofits, but business and supporting business growth here in the county. It was a great year that I spent there in LGMC, and then the network of people I'm still connected with. It's been great.
So what's Girls on the Run? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we work with girls in 3rd through 8th grade, and I will say we are not a running club. We are about empowering these girls and giving them the tools that they need to deal with life's challenges. We teach them how to stand up for themselves, how to stand up for others, how to deal with bullying and gossip, how to make healthy life choices. And they're doing all of these experiential learning lessons while training to complete a 5K, and which provides confidence through accomplishment. And whether they run, walk, hop, skip, jump, do cartwheels, most of our girls are picking dandelions and chasing butterflies through the 5K. It's setting that goal and achieving it when you're 8, 9, 10 years old, that like just sets a foundation of that they can do anything they put their minds to.
That's incredible.
So, and we've been in the county for 13 years now. And like so many organizations, like Amy was saying, have had to pivot and change because we rely on a meeting in person with 250 volunteer coaches, and we're throughout this in every community throughout McHenry County, and having to go online and offer at-home activities. And we, much like NISRA, we're offering power-up kits that we can send home to the girls, and trying to rethink of how we serve our girls, because their mental and emotional health is critical right now, and we provide those tools to deal with life's challenges with grace and dignity.
I have a 6th grade going into 7th grade year-old daughter, and I have a 3-year-old daughter too. So the girl dad thing for me, my girls are going to take over the world, and I tell them that every night. That's just something that we have to beat in their heads.
Yes.
And I've noticed I grew up with all brothers, so for me, just drama and things are different. And then we didn't grow up with social media, the 15 different platforms of social media, and the platforms of social media inside. So there's YOLO inside Snapchat. There's so many different things that I'm trying to keep track with and learn about. And all of those, like even with bullying, I was bullied in middle school, and it's left when you go home, you at least get a break, versus now it's just so different. I mean, it's constant, not only bullying, but just seeing better lives, seeing prettier girls, seeing more successful people, seeing more likes on their page versus like, there's so many different things that they're processing, plus any kind of sports, academics, and just to wrestle with that is so foreign to me. And it's been really challenging as a dad. Before, she was just a little cute little girl. So did stuff with her, she was happy, and now the needs are just completely changed. So the organization, I just love what you're doing. I think that's so great because it's so important. And it's so challenging because I've looked talking to other middle schools and just suicides and depression and things that I'm like, you're in 6th grade. What are you talking about? It's full, it's real, and it's rampant. I mean, it's all over the place from middle school and high school level. So I'm really passionate about it, and that's really cool to hear how much that's affecting. And I'm going to have my daughter get involved.
Excellent. Yeah, that'd be great.
So good. Awesome. Thank you. So we're going to play a game really quick, as I do most shows. This one's going to be finding out, because we're in all of these different organizations, but somehow I bet we're all tied together. That's what this exercise is. So I'm just going to ask you to pull out a sheet of paper, and I'm going to ask you a question. It's either or. I want you to just answer the question, and then we're just going to hold up the answer and see how much alike we really are. The first one is a very serious question. I sometimes judge people more than I should about this. The toilet paper roll that you have on your roll, did the paper go over the roll or under the roll?
Oh, great.
Over? Over.
Mine's backwards.
Over. So Lori and Maddie are under. 100 people.
Yay, Maddie!
How do you feel about that? And is it like a left brain, right brain thing? Most people I've talked to are so passionate about this, and I'm passionate about it. I don't understand. Next one, very passionate question. It's a two-parter about hot dogs. Number one, yes or no, is a hot dog a sandwich? I'm going rogue on this one. It's just me. Okay. See how much you have in common? Second part of the hot dog question. Ketchup or mustard on a hot dog? Both? Ketchup. Mustard and, can you hold it a little closer, Leah? Ketchup. So it's basically, I'm a mustard guy, so it's just me and Matt. Maybe it's a guy thing. I don't know. Look how much you have in common. This is fantastic. All right. Next one, dog person or cat person? This is very distinct. You can play at home if you want to. Dog, cat.
How come mine are showing up backwards?
Cat person. Okay, I would say most of these are pretty similar. I'm surprised you didn't do both, Mary.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite baseball team. Baseball, as I don't know if you've heard, they're reporting July 1st. July 24th, the first game is going to be played. There's 60 games, so I'm very excited about that. Favorite baseball team. We got Cubs. We have one estranged outcast. Oh, Amy. The only reason that we can still get along right now is the fact that we're doing amazing things with All-In. Give us a chance. I mean, look at all these great people. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'll work on it.
All right, and the last one. What is your favorite web series about McHenry County being stronger together? Take your time.
Are we number 6?
Thank you guys so much for doing this. This was so much fun. I really appreciate it. All of your organizations. This one, Leah knows what I'm talking about. You have wonderful taste. Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you, Amy, for putting this together. Thank you for asking us to be a part of it. We are more than honored. Hopefully, we raise a lot of money. So please, this is going to be from what time on Saturday?
Probably about noon to 5-ish.
Noon to 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So noon to 5 is going to be, we're going to have it streaming obviously on our page on All-In McHenry County. That's a Facebook page you can go to if you're on the stream. This is, once this ends, go there. And that's where you can do funding. You can learn more about the information. There's live entertainment. We're going to have minute to win it games. We're going to have information on each of the programs. It's going to be really entertaining. It's going to be really fun. Way more than just a bunch of people picking up phones. This is going to be interactive and live and fun. So thank you, Amy, for doing that. It's called All-In McHenry County. Check out the Facebook page. All of these organizations will be benefiting from it, including a lot of other ones that we'll get to right after this Zoom room ends. But thank you, guys. Hopefully we'll see you.
Thank you, Jim.
And
Thank you.
thanks for being a part of the fun. We appreciate it. All right, so don't forget, tune in from noon to 5, Facebook live stream, All-In McHenry County. Right when the show is done, go like that page and we can watch it. There's tons of entertainment. We're going to have so much cool stuff. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, a couple weeks ago, we had several people from the Chambers of Commerce. We challenged them to a game. They all lost, and they owed us dance videos. So let's take a look. The first one, the submission, is from Renee and Jamie from the Algonquin Lake in the Hills Chamber. Let's see what that's about. Okay, that's cute. Black and white, a little dramatic. I like it. Getting along. I give them a solid 6. Now, next one is from the Cary Grove Chamber of Commerce. Let's see what they have. See? That's solid. I can appreciate that. Because Lynn's like, I'm not a good dancer. I'll get some cuter kids. So she played the kid route. They spent time choreographing a dance in front of the chamber sign. Solid. 9. I give them a 9. Well done. Crystal Lake, the mighty Crystal Lake Chamber is up next. Let's see what Bill has for us. You got me, but it's funny. And the thing had some decent moves, so a solid 5. Even though you didn't do it, that was creative. I'll give you that. 5 for you. Now let's go to Woodstock. Let's see what Danielle and the team has over in Woodstock. Okay, TikTok, very good. Solid 9. Man, I think with the choreography and everything, it would almost be a win if you would have submitted something else. But I guess it's a tie with the Cary Grove. What's that? I'm getting something in my ear. Oh, just a minute.
Baby, come give me something, oh. Baby, come give me something, oh. 'Cause I can't stop loving.
Overachieving Woodstock Chamber submitted not 1, but 2 amazing, not only videos, but TikTok videos. I gave it a 10. I give it a 10. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Chambers, for doing that and being good sports. And next up, we have a friend of mine, Susie Schwartz. She put together this tribute to healthcare workers, especially during the past month or 2. This is a really great video. I hope you like it. Check it out.
Yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. And if you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me, like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you, like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
That's it. That's our show. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for liking the page. We're at almost 1,000, so please like this page. Share it with your friends. Share this video right now. We want to keep this going. Thank you again to Joe and Tina from the Star 105.5 Morning Show. They have me on every morning to promote the shows. Hopefully, we're going to get them on next week to do some antics for 4th of July, so I'm excited for that. Also, we want to see your pets, so submit some fun, cute videos or pictures. Try and do it horizontally. It just looks better on the screen. So please do that. Have an amazing week, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday at 7 p.m.